You are now watching Zaclasage, the best place to learn about competitive Pokemon TCG. Let's get it! Yo, word, what's poppin' peeps? Welcome back to Zaclasage PTCG. Today we're going to be covering over the grand finals match from Late Night Series number 1. We have Aaron McCann playing Eternatus VMAX versus Shintaro Ito playing Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. I think it's a little bit in Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX's favor, but we're going to see exactly what's poppin' in this matchup. We have a newcomer player to the game that's been playing for a couple months, has quickly been gathering some top cuts here and there, and we have a world champion. Shintaro won the 2016 World Championships, is a runner-up at the last Worlds we've had in 2019, so it's really going to be a battle that's going to be amazing to watch. So let's see exactly what's going on in this game and jump into it. We're waiting for both players to get set up here, but once they're set up, we can totally watch the game and see exactly what's going on. And if you haven't already, give this video a like, follow, or subscribe, and leave a comment either in the live chat or in the comments below. So we have Aaron losing the coin flip against Shintaro. It's probably not going to matter too much. It depends on what Shintaro really starts with here. If Shintaro's able to start with an Ice Rider Calyrex and get an energy, sure, it could be tough, but Aaron's hand is very good with having access to Galarian Moltres V and Eternatus V. I think it's going to be absolutely huge. Now, I think Shintaro's just choosing which active Pokemon to start. Might have access to a bunch of things, or we might see access to that Articuno that he's been using throughout the tournaments. What's going to flip over? Boom, Ice Rider Calyrex V. Are we going to find an energy? Now, I personally find whenever I play Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX, it's so hard to get that energy in play the first time that you ever get it out. With Shintaro grabbing out a Sobble here with that level ball, being very quick to not search through the prize cards. So maybe they're just really quick. No energies. They probably have a Drizzile in their hands. And if they aren't able to get Melanie, this is really kind of a turn for Aaron to just like jump into the game. If Ice Rider Calyrex gets these slow starts, it could be really tough. Now that Path to the Peak is probably going to be slowing down that Crobat V. There's no Chaotic Swell in Aaron's hand. Now there's 4 Path to the Peak in Shintaro's list, and there are 3 Chaotic Swells in Aaron's list. So it's going to be a close stadium battle overall. Now, really not benching that Crobat, waiting for a supporter top deck, waiting for something, but Aaron did get an energy down, did get an Eternatus V down. I think it's not a bad start, and there's still an opportunity to draw out of it next turn. And there's that Drizzile that I was talking about. So the reason why I'm saying that is Shintaro would have kept the level ball in hand, which could also search out Drizzile. And it's one of those things where it looks with the Capacious Bucket here that Shintaro does have some kind of supporter in hands. Maybe a Marnie, probably a Professor's Research. There's the Professor's Research. And they did have the Marnie, leaving Aaron with a dead hands. And yeah, Shintaro did win with Mega Audino EX and came second at Worlds with Blacephalon GX. So really understanding of all these different decks, recently making the finals of a Chill Series event. Now this Articuno is really going to stop Aaron from being able to boss his orders up that Ice Rider Calyrex V, really setting her a few turns behind there as well. So the Articuno is a really good wall Pokemon. There's another Shady Dealings, getting those all set up. Alright, there's Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. Nothing crazy going on, but Shintaro is able to get out a couple quick shooting Inteleon and then just start hitting damage hard. So as much as the game is really not going to be doing anything, it's really going to add up when Shintaro is doing 40 damage per turn, just with quick shooting damage. Now that is if Shintaro can grab those things out, so we'll have to see how that goes. Okay. There's a quick shooting number 1. We're probably going to quick ball away a water energy. Okay. Just grabbing out another Ice Rider Calyrex V. Probably having access to another supporter card. There's another research. So a clean 7 cards there. Is Shintaro going to find the other quick shooting Inteleon? There's quick shooting number 1. What are we going to see here? Are we going to see another quick shooting? There's a Pokemon Communication. Very well could be. Could grab Drizzile. Could grab a lot of things. double quick shooting, and oh, it just looks like it's going to be a complete just attack, 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 attack. So with Aaron grabbing nothing, it looks like it's just going to be another pass from Aaron. So really, Path to the Peak quick shooting is such a viable strategy, really just slowing everything down that she can do. Those Crobats sitting pretty in the hands, unfortunately not being able to be used because of Path to the Peak, but that's really why Ice Rider Calyrex is such a good card. So even if this does happen to go in Shintaro's game, it is best out of 2 out of 3, so we are going to see it go on to a game 2. Alright, ooh, and now Aaron does get that top deck of Marnie. Are we going to see a Chaotic Swell? There is a Chaotic Swell, so Aaron will be able to get around that Path to the Peak and use that Quick Ball to drop a Crobat down from her hand this turn. So kind of a huge top deck there. Is it going to be too late? We'll only find out. So I think Quick Ball, I think you gotta Quick Ball away the Air Balloon at this point. It's tough, but I think you gotta draw those cards with Crobats. Okay, there's that huge Crobats. And there's a Weavile down, so Aaron can now has some mobility over her energies. It doesn't really matter when it comes down to this. I'd probably bench the other E-Turn V down, maybe? It doesn't really necessarily matter. It's still going to be a 2 shots. Okay, there's that 180. And I think it's really going to come down to how does Shintaro take care of this E-Turn? 60 plus 250 is 310. I think Shintaro's going to just go double quick shooting and isolate that Eternatus VMAX. Getting the knockout out of nowhere, dropping a Path to the Peak. It's just going to bounce back because of Chaotic Swell's after effect. But now next turn, there's still the opportunity to play a Path to the Peak. So really, Shintaro's forward thinking about this game and really putting it into a tough position for Aaron. And that's really what this deck has to do, just keep on applying pressure. So there's that Eternatus VMAX gone. Shintaro's drawing those prize cards. And with one prize card left, it's really cutting it close on how Aaron's able to win this game. It's 6 against 1. Will Aaron be able to make this comeback? Drawing some cards with Crobat first is not a bad strategy. Although we are going to have to pitch this hand with research. Okay, if this could grab out a Pokemon, Aaron can replace it with a Galarian Moltres and get the attack off to draw 3 prize cards this turn. Certainly could be a big turn, and unfortunately there's no more Galarian Moltres at all. So the other one is in Aaron's prize cards. We didn't see Aaron check the prize cards early, or at least I did not see it. I could have completely gapped it, so there's not going to be another attack there, likely causing Aaron to lose this game. So we're not going to see an Eternatus VMAX be able to attack. It could retreat, but you don't necessarily want to retreat because it is the Pokemon in play with the most HP. At this point, Aaron's probably hoping that Shintaro ran out of energies, and it's really not that bad. Of course, there's Melanie, but it's really the best option that is available at this point. I don't know if it's worthwhile to retreat. I think you just got to keep it up active. It has the most HP. And it looks like Aaron says that she'll go first and is conceding this game. So we're going to be jumping into game 2. Alright, so Aaron is going to be going first. And what is Aaron going to start with here? E-Turn V, not bad. And Shintaro is getting a mulligan, so Aaron will be able to draw an extra card, hopefully grabbing one of those energies. Maybe Shintaro will even mulligan again. It's one of those things where we'll have to see. Only time will tell. Sobble, not bad. Now, we could see a Crobat play, We also have the Chaotic Swell, so the Chaotic Swell is just going to be able to block those Path of the Peaks. Aaron had a really great setup, just could not really do much with it. So I'd like to see Aaron check through her prize cards this game, see what's missing out of the deck, especially when that was the cause for loss last game. Not that it was controllable, and we're not seeing a prize card checking there. So again, to anyone watching, it's really important to check it through your prize cards while you're playing the game out. And really not going to be a way to get an energy. No Galarian Moltres, no Crobat, no nothing like that. Although Aaron can still get an attack off with Dread End next turn. It is quite possible. So there's Ice Rider V, and I like the Sobble keep calling play that is going to get a few things out. Now it depends on how Aaron's able to get set up after this. The Bird is a really good card there to top deck because it is going to be part of the combo in order to get it this turn. Yeah, I think it's definitely Bird, definitely going down with Research, trying to get off the entire combo this turn. Now, Aaron's so close to getting it, but is just a little bit off. Can still grab it if she's able to go for Crobat this turn. Really discarding Quick Ball, or using Quick Ball to discard a Dark Energy. Or maybe even using Quick Ball to discard a Marnie. Personally, at this point, I probably would have discarded the Dark Energy because it doesn't necessarily matter. I think that seems fine. At this point, I don't know if I would have gone for that unless you're fetching the Crobat back, because you won't have access to Weavile unless you just raw draw into it. So I mean, Aaron drawing 5 cards could still get it, but we'll need to get a Dark Energy, a way to discard it, so a Quick Ball, and a Weavile. So 3 out of 5 cards need to be perfect. And we are not seeing those 3 out of 5 cards, so we're not getting the attack off. Now, it wouldn't have been possible because Aaron didn't grab a Dark Energy in the first place, off those top cards, totally missing that energy. But she could still get set up here and just build up her board with more Pokemon. For all we know, Shintaro has nothing in his hand right now. We have no proof of anything, no supporter really being played. So really just watching to see what's going on here. Dire Flame Wings is certainly not bad. I actually don't hate this play. I'd like to see another Sneasel down in case something does happen to that other Sneasel. I don't think the math matters anywhere with the Galarian Zigzagoon. Could be wrong. Let's see what Shintaro is playing around with here. So there's a Retreat. There's the Melanie. I think... Oh, okay. So we didn't play Melanie first because it's just going to be a Retreat. Okay, there's Drizzile, and everything's going to start forming here. So, this is going to be a knockout with Ride to the High King. I just think it's going to be a knockout with Ride to the High King. It seems like the absolute best. I don't think there's going to be any reason to use Max Lance for a single energy discarding, unless of... Oh. Why is Shintaro sad? PTCGO with all the emotes is always so weird. Okay, there's Ride of the High King. Cool. Now, this might be tough. I think Aaron just goes ahead, drops another E-turn. Maybe not even dropping E-turn. Maybe just playing Research. There's the Dark Energy. Will Aaron find the Weavile in order to get everything out? Now, I do like the access to the Quick Ball first to try to thin the deck out a little bit. I really think Great Ball is the next play, so sequencing this properly. I don't know if I like the Air Balloon on the Galarian Moltres. Nope, that's not that's not the Weavile GX. Will Aaron be able to attack this turn? There's the Dark Energy. Will she draw the Weavile GX off the top? There is the Weavile GX. All right, so we are going to see an attack off with Aaron. So moving the energy from the Galarian Moltres over to the Eternatus VMAX, and we're just going to see a Dread End. At this point, I think Aaron's just going to be Dread End, Dread End, Dread End, Dread End. And Shintaro, we're going to find out why Shintaro was frowning. Because it looked like their start was quite strong. Maybe all the other Ice Riders are prized. That certainly would be a crazy play. Now, one thing that should be noted is Ride to the High King typically only does 160 damage on a full bench. This is doing an extra 90 damage because E-Turn does bench an extra 3 Pokemon. So 250 damage for 2 energies ain't that bad. Either way, there's still no Pokemon down. There's no other Ice Riders down. Is this going to be the opportunity? Oh, there's Ride of the High King. Wow. If you're Aaron, you have to be happy at this point. There's no other Ice Rider V down. Sure that Articuno is going to get the knockout on the Eternatus V Max. But as long as you set up your other Eternatus V Max, you might be okay for a couple turns. At this point, it seems pretty self-explanatory. Dread End again. It's just going to be Dread End, Dread End, Dread End, Dread Ends. I don't know if I would have pitched that hand. Aaron is really running low on cards. So, I think we're still just going to see Dread End. Just Dread End, Dread End, Dread End, Dread Ends. Don't think there's a point of retreating. There could be, actually. It does prevent a knockout, and maybe Shintaro has nothing available in his hands. Actually, you wonder what? I probably do like the retreat here a little bit more. Retreat, then Dread Ends. Maybe retreat and attack with Galarian Moltres. Oh, going attack with... We're going to just go attack with the Yveltal. That's not bad. So, yep, this is a best of 3. And it's one of those things where Shintaro's up game 1. Aaron really got locked from Path to the Peak early on. And we're seeing exactly what's going on. There's the knockouts. And Aaron's going to be drawing 3 prize cards. So cutting it really small with the amount of cards left in deck. How's Shintaro going to finish this off? Shintaro might be able to bench lock Aaron out of this game. Well, actually not, because there's Weavile GX and there's Dire Flame Wings. There's a Level Ball. There's a Drizzile. Is there another Ice Rider V in Shintaro's deck? Okay, there is another Ice Rider V. Do they have the energy? There's a Boss's Orders. And this is going to get the knockout on the Eternatus V Max. Really putting it to a close game. Now, the Articuno does move the energy as well. So Articuno reads for its attack of Cold Cyclone, 70 damage, move 2 water energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. And that Blizzard Veil is going to stop Aaron from being able to boss his orders up that Ice Rider V. So there's an energy. I think at this point, I don't know if it's worthwhile to attack with Yveltal. It's not bad to attack with the Eternatus V Max. 250 plus 20 is 270 plus 40. I think you gotta attack with Eternatus V Max, and I think at this point Aaron's just gonna Marnie, see the rest of the cards in her deck, see what's going on for the rest of the game. Now there are 2 boss orders there that could win the game, depending on how things go, but I'd say it looks like it's one of those things where it's probably in Shintaro's favor. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Aaron is going to be drawing 1 prize card here, not 2 prize cards. So really, Shintaro with the Articuno is forcing his opponents into just drawing the wrong prize cards. And Aaron can't sit around here and mess around with attacks like Clutch, because that's really just going to cost her the game. Now, a boss's orders with an Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX does steal the game, or a boss's orders with a single water energy will win the game for Shintaro. Are we going to see the game end here? Looks like this might be the combo, grabbing an Inteleon with Shady Dealings. Oh, that is not an Inteleon with Shady Dealings. There's the Drizzile. Are we going to see the boss's orders to knock out one of Aaron's 2 prize card Pokemon? There's the boss's orders. That's what we got going on here, peeps. This is the end of the tournament. We're going to have Shintaro as our first late night series champion. But great job to Aaron McCann, absolutely crushing out this event. You hate to see Aaron's one of my great friends, my head Discord moderator, literally helps me out grow my channel, but it is one of those things where it happens, and second place is really not that bad. What an exciting finals match. We have Shintaro Ito, the 2016 World Champion, 2019 runner-up, playing in my Monday late night event, getting... How many packs did they even walk away with? I need to see exactly what's going on here. I mean, it's my first tournament, so for this tournament, walking away with 50 Chilling Reigns packs. I know that they had some of those bling cards in their decks. Personally, I started blinging out my decks, so I'm sure Shintaro is going to go ahead and grab some more bling cards. Aaron is walking away with 40 packs, and there was over 200 packs generously donated by my sponsor over there, PTCGO Zone, sponsoring this event, so shout out to them. If you haven't already followed them on social media, definitely don't go ahead and do so. But this is what we got going on here, peeps. It's going to be every Monday. Right now I'm going to say it's at 9 p.m. Eastern, but it is one of those things where there is the opportunity for it to change, especially to accommodate other players. So I really am glad that we finished off the stream with almost 200 people live watching this game, and I will be posting up this grand finals on the channel as well. So if you're just catching in now, or if you want to rewatch the game, or seeing exactly how a true champion functions, or how some top players function in the game, this is really going to be a great video to showcase. So I really hope that everyone enjoyed watching it. That's going to be all for the stream tonight, and I hope that everyone has a wonderful one. If you haven't already, give this video a like, subscribe, or follow on Twitch, YouTube, depending on where you're watching, and leave a comment in the chat letting me know what your favorite deck was. I will be covering over the top 8 decks from this tournament, and again, like I said, the grand finals between Aaron and Shintaro. I'll catch up with all y'all later. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and have a great night. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who's become a channel member. It's one of those things where I appreciate every single person who watches my videos, and I mean, that's really where it counts, but for the channel members, they've gone out of their way to financially support me, and I truly appreciate that gesture. It's one of those things when I started channel memberships up on my channel, and I just didn't know if anyone was ever going to do it, so I truly appreciate everyone taking the plunge, taking a leap of trust, and investing in me as a content creator. Truly makes a difference for me each and every month. If you haven't already thought about becoming a channel member, you might want to contribute to the channel, and I do put everything back into the channel to make it the best possible place to watch for Pokemon TCG content. Again, I truly appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. Cheers. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me. And my goal with this channel is to spread my love of the game and knowledge with our entire Pokemon TCG community. If you haven't already, help signal boost this video to other Pokemon TCG fans by liking it, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Hopefully we reach our goals really soon. Check out this recommended video, and have yourself a great day. Thanks.